Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you want to know why Lomachenko was successful against every opponent, stay tuned to the end of this video. The one thing Lomachenko does against every single opponent that works for him every time is apply mental pressure. Now, we're going to break that down into a couple different things that he does. For one, Lomachenko applies that pressure by tricky footwork. He likes to move at very awkward angles, very fast, in and out, side to side, lateral movement. The second thing Lomachenko does to apply that mental pressure is constantly come forward. If you watch Lomachenko's fights, you'll notice he's never really on a back foot. If he is, it's just retreating, but he's not fighting off of the back foot. That's because Lomachenko's a come forward fighter, a pressure fighter. The third thing Lomachenko does to apply that mental pressure is constantly pause. And that's for two reasons. For one, because he's trying to get a reaction out of you to see how you react to that so that he can know how to come forward and at what angle to come forward and what punches to throw when he comes forward. And for two, is to try to lure your jab out, because if you lure your jab out, Lomachenko loves to counter off of the jab. A fourth thing that Lomachenko does to apply that mental pressure in his fights against every opponent, and it works, from the southpaw stance, you're going to see that Lomachenko always likes to take that little dip to the right side and come back. Why he does that is kind of similar to the reason that he paused. It's so that to get a reaction out of you, see what you do, how you react. Do you throw a jab? Do you try to pull? What are you going to do? And then he plans his attack off of that. A fifth thing that Lomachenko does to apply a lot of mental pressure is actually just apply pressure on the fight. If you move backwards against Lomachenko, he's constantly on the hunt. He's just going to keep on chasing you down, chasing you down, chasing you down, throwing punches and bunches and weird angles and moving around too, because he's swift with it. So he's not just going to throw punches in a linear fashion. He's going to come forward, throw punches, and then he's going to like take a little pivot to the side and take an angle to the other side and throw punches from different angles to get you. So to sum it all up, the biggest thing that Lomachenko does that brings him success in all of his fights and always works for him is applying mental pressure. He does that by constantly coming forward and just applying pressure in the fight. A lot of tricky footwork, pulling with the lead hand and feinting. That lead dip to the side that he likes to do from the southpaw stance to the outside of the other fighter. Something I forgot to mention too, when he does that little dip to the side, it also gives him the lead foot advantage so that he could just come in with the straight left. That's why he does it often so much. But there you go, guys. That's what Lomachenko always does. That gives him success in every single fight and works every time.
Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús hizo agua en vida.